Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not
Logan.
your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
My god.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I wonder.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1. Oh, oh, return. This was for
Memorizing.
This was
Before
for
we get
Alan's.
swallowed up by the trees.
This was during the DLC. Definitely got that Alan Wake like vibe going there. I think it was funny how they're walking. We better be able to play as Alan though.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could
down.
be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here.
Thornton.
Hey, over here. Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right.
Now sound like Odin and Thor.
Anderson.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga Anderson.
Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Oh!
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan.
Oh shit!
I just figured that, you know, that,
This is not like
Federal
real.
agent's right here, Thornton.
Alex Casey?
My partner Thornton, down at the crime scene.
That's
He's
Alan's
not what you
book.
call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods.
My
at night.
god.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton?
Right.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Let's take a look at the body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
Alright. Sounds good to me.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Alright, Alex, let's go. You just gonna vibe there, dude? This is crazy though, because like I knew there was something
I
like
need to think
FBI
through the
related,
facts of the
because like we
case.
have to do the think through the yeah. What the fuck kind of button is that?
The Mind Place.
The
My
Mind
version of the Mind
Place.
Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. using each field office as a model in my head.
Hey,
The
yo.
facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Let's understand what we got going on here. Alright. So this is victims. The victim was reported missing in 2010, discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. This one found in Cauldron Lake 2018. Some organs missing. Date of the body does not match 8 years spent in the lake. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound. Tattooing on the body is illegible. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint. Most recent victim died of a major chest trauma consistent with the 2018 victim. I feel like I'm supposed to figure something out, but I also don't.
Already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started.
Be
head down the
mindful
hill
to
the crime
incoming
scene.
threats.
Hey, Casey.
That's fair.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
They die.
Funny, Anderson.
Life's a bitch, and then you die.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Deputy Thornton,
Hello.
I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. We found him on the table.
Yeah,
We
but
didn't touch nothing, you know.
oh my god, it's showing again, dude.
Thanks, Deputy.
Yeah,
No
even left
tarp.
his balls
You owe
out,
me a
dude.
coffee.
Okay. Let's
I'm
start
not.
by
I don't
examining
want
our
to.
guest of
I
honor.
really don't want to
Does this fit
examine him.
the MO of the previous murders? Another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Feels like an anime at this
Coincidence?
point. Coincidence? Why can't I put that down? Okay.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists.
Trapped by the
Definitely matches the
wrist.
previous murders.
Well, there
But
you go.
this time the heart and the straps were left behind. Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
What?
He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since.
Wait, that's Nightingale?
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Oh yeah, that face definitely is Nightingale. I don't remember him being that fat though. And, well, definitely had a little tallywhacker. Had little tallywhacker energy for sure.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Does that mean we're gonna see
Probably
Dr.
something
Hartman
this town
in this
wants
sort
to
of
forget.
situation? Why? Fuck. Why
They
is it
tracked
so
what was
hard to do
happening
that?
here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Okay, let's profile.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
What the
From the
fuck?
lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert
Oh my.
Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
But how?
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a
Whoa.
person. More like a container for something.
A container. Damn. Sucks to suck.
The
Alright.
lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake.
This one of your hunches, Anderson?
I'm waiting
It's
for
not
them.
that complicated.
There better be manuscripts. Hang on. Pause. There's no manuscripts. I am
Nightingale
gonna
was
be
out in the
so
woods alone
pissed.
at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out.
My God.
But then they were interrupted by
God
those
damn it,
witnesses,
Mac.
Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Oh,
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
manuscript.
I didn't know trees got that big.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
What? There. Okay.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us.
Oh no.
The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
The
the words.
words.
These words felt like
Oh.
a message.
Felt like a message.
Oh,
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
it's
An
Alan.
invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing
Oh.
a sick game with us.
Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Alright. We got a manuscript. Footprints. Alright, so I'm just putting it. Okay,
I think he came from the lake,
I now know the problem.
but his tracks make no sense. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must
Interesting.
find out what.
Nightingale has something hidden inside him.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
What? Oh, you.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders
The
aside.
interact key is
Pretty
pissing me
woods.
off so far.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Andrew.
I feel like F should be the
Deputies aren't
flashlight and E
exactly
should
up
be
to the
the...
task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful. Can't fit the clues all together yet.
This one's weirding me out.
Heart removed.
But you know what? We
tripod,
haven't even like started
Tracks
yet.
leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
This game's already like forcing me to do extra stuff, and I'm not feeling it. But
Here we are.
we are having fun, so that's all
Let's
that
drive back
matters.
to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.